Hi, today I would like to show you my program that I named Browzifile that will help you to search your files on your PC much more faster than it could be done by other programs. So let me explain how it works. First of all, in this program you can see some results. We can tell is your files on PC, and here the input field where you can just input just like in browser what are you searching, so which file we wanna find. Let me show you just an easy example. I'm looking for Google Chrome, so I'm just like in normal searcher, I'm just putting Google and I already can see Chrome. The same in the same case it will be if I write Chrome, but let me show you what will happen if I forgot what is the name of my file and I would like to search it by context. For example, I need a program with DaVinci Resolve and I forgot the name, but I remember that this program is for video editing, so I just can input video editing and I already can see the program that I was searching for. And the next interesting thing why you can search it just like in browser is that you can see here that my input it was video editing, and in the file you can see here are texts like program, Blackmagic design and video editing. All of these texts are about what you will input here in input field to find your data. So in this case we see that here is tag video editing, that's why it showed me that DaVinci Resolve is exactly what I'm looking, because here is this tag. But if I will add also I need video editing, it's still, we see that here are also some files are added, but DaVinci Resolve still in the first place. It happens because the most relative data by all of this request is DaVinci Resolve. So if I will change my request, I need Chrome, then at the first place I will see this Google Chrome, what exactly I was looking for. So in this case I can just search just like in browser what I need just by context what I'm looking for. So let's now tell that I'm looking for a project, and as you can see all of relative files I see here. Project, for example, Dictator Santa, that we already have here, so I don't need to search more. So as you can see, then most words we can add, then more context this program will get, and then most relative data it will be at the first place. So if I will search not just resources for Dictator Santa, but I'm looking the images of Dictator Santa. Dictator Santa is my project that I was developing in Unity. So for example, I know some context. Let me show even like this. I know is project, I don't remember the name, and I know that I need AI images of this project. So I just write project AI. Also you can tell anything, whatever you want, you can input here. This program is working like that. The first results will be always at the top of your search. Now let me compare it with the default. If I will show in Explorer, I will see the folder that I was looking for, but also I see here the default searcher where I can see, let me show you here. Here the problem is that if I will tell now Dictator Santa, it will show you without problem. Okay, we see that here in this folder where I'm looking, I see here two Dictator Santa relative folders. But then if I will input here just like in browser, I need dictator Santa. Of course, it will be nothing because this default searcher is looking just for exact match. Also, in the case if I wanted to add some more context, yes, dictator Santa is like my project. Of course, it will not find you because it's not in the name of the folder. My idea also is simplify your life and don't create a lot of folders, but more use program to input more context for your data here, for your files. So in my program you can just put the context instead of ordering by folders. Let me show what I mean. For example, here in folder dictator Santa I have dictator Santa, just a project, and also resources for dictator Santa. Then in resources I have also the folders like AI images, AI music. Are not so much folders, but as you can see there will be used, and here also can be ordered by type of music, blah blah blah. Rock, pop is different. So instead of creating the folder that will be including the folder and that will be again including the folder and other files, instead of this you can just add the context. So for example, here in AI music I can also here move the file that if I will open, I can here open just file. Okay, so in this case all of these tags are getting from the folders where it was including. So now I see that my file, it was in the folder Unity reviews, dictator Santa, resources for dictator Santa AI music. So all of these folders and also the name and also the type of the file, it will be included like in one big context. So in this way I can search this my one file by just inputting the context. So it's like Unity, yeah, also AI. So in this case it will show me this file. Now also you don't need to create here folders if you want to indicate it like a rock, for example. So I can indicate it just by a tag is rock music. So in this case, if I just input rock, I will see this file. If I will input for this file, for example, I will input the tag pop. So in this case I don't need to know what is the name of the file, I even don't need to know what are folders inside of this, but I need just to know some context that I already indicated before. So I input rock, I see my file, but now if I will input also mp3, you can see that first of all I see here the music that is indicated like rock, and the second that is indicated like pop. So why? That's because it's taking the again context that is more relative file is in the first, so is rock, is the tags are included rock and mp3, and the second maybe you were searching also this file because it's also indicated like mp3, but here is no rock, so probably is this one. Also, and vice versa, like instead if I will input here pop, now this file will be at the first place. And the same, I can also input anything, whatever I want. I need pop mp3, it will be at the first place. Other can be also relative, but the most also you can see is not real words, I didn't tell I need. So the most tags are similar to the files that you are exactly searching. The most results will be at the first place. So as you can see here, two files at the first place because they have mp3 tags. So if I will input just pop, pop, I need. As you can see, I have pop. And also look, another interesting thing, pop I need, and then I will write AI images. As you can see, these results we going upper. Another thing, I want to indicate also, let's tell visual. Let's separate these words. Hop. And this is in the first place, because now here the most relative file is AI images, because this context, even if it include pop, the program is thinking that the most relative thing that you are looking for is AI images, because much more context is relative to exactly this. In this way you can search like your files much more efficient. In this way you can order it more easily. You don't need to create folders, you don't need to look folders inside of the folders. You can just input what exactly in your head, and it will show you the most relative data. So let me show you just the last case. I input here visual, and here I see two results is visual, like AI images I indicated like visual with tag, and here I also have Visual Studio Code in the name. I even don't have it in, I have it in the text, but even if I remove Visual Studio Code from the text, I still will see this file because it's in the name. So I'm looking for Visual Studio Code, and it will be in the first place. Also some short case, VSC. I had an idea to create the program that will give you a possibility to search your data so quick as it possible. And by using it already for a few years, I see how much more efficient I am in my daily life, in my work time. Now I can search my data that even I already saved a lot of years ago. I can search it in the seconds just because I remember the context. Just because I remember just some words that is coming from my brain immediately, and I don't need to go in the even File Explorer. I'm not using so much File Explorer as before, but most my program where I already indicated my files with contexts that exactly will provide me to the file that I'm looking for. So thank you for watching. You can try the demo version of this program. It will give you a possibility to see the basic logic of this program, and I hope you will enjoy it, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.